For those keeping track, WWE indeed did play White Rabbit just before the entrance of Bobby Lashley. Look at the reaction of the crowd, man. Just for red lights and music, people are so hyped for this. But listen to what the crowd did after. There was a guy dressed as the Fiend on Raw tonight, and him and his friends held up "Let Me In" signs. WWE has to deliver with this White Rabbit stuff at this point. I think this has gone absolute crazy, where casual fans are even more so aware of the White Rabbit stuff than ever before. We did get a new QR code this week, which took us to these images, which honestly have blown people away on social media. A lot of people comparing them to tweets Bray Wyatt has made in the past. Of course, this is meant to represent Alexa Bliss cutting off the hair. The QR code, ironically, was in the segment with Alexa Bliss this week, but more so, it was with Bianca Belair. And last week, we had the voice recording which spelled out Belair. Was this a sign to watch Bianca Belair on Raw? Makes even more sense when during her contract signing with Bayley, they literally had a QR code on the clipboard for the contract. Now, of course, this was the URL. When you decode the binary code, you get the word Gacy. So, obviously, initial reactions, initial wrestling thoughts is Joe Gacy of NXT. A lot of people compare him to Bray Wyatt, and right or wrong, that's the first thought a lot of people had. But when you Google Gacy, Alice in Wonderland, it comes up with a 10th anniversary special. And my God, look at that creepy clown. Is this meant to represent the Fiend and Alexa Bliss? This has been something that's been talked about again and again and again. We also had this image at the bottom of the screen from the QR code, which then if you use an iCoder thing, thanks to Coaster Maniacs for pointing this one out, literally gives you the code that you see on screen. When you Google that code, the first result is an image with a QR code, but with numbers. The numbers are 10/8/22, 8th of October 2022, which is the date of Extreme Rules. Oh my God, is this really going? This is going down the rabbit hole, isn't it? We also had this weird text thing going on. It actually turned out to be Predator coding. And Corey, shout out to you, first person I saw to decode this, says, "Before me, things created were none. Save things, eternal and eternal I endure. All hope abandoned, ye who enter here." Which again has got a lot of people excited. Dante's Inferno reference with the funhouse door as well. Obviously, abandon all hope, ye who exit here. We had Kyle Scarborough tweet out this image of Alexa Bliss, artwork from the man who created the artwork for the initial Fiend mask, with Proverbs 19.5. When you look at that, a false witness will not go unpunished, and whoever pours out lies will not go free. Interestingly, people were finding images that could represent the Fiend in that static you saw just before the QR code on Raw above Alexa Bliss. Are we literally going down the rabbit hole now to say Alexa Bliss is the target of Bray Wyatt? Is she with Bray Wyatt? I think that's what a lot of people are wondering, a lot of people are asking as a result of this QR code specifically. There was also this sign held up during Raw. We don't know if it's just a fan or if it's a plan at this point, but obviously it says White Rabbit in an abbreviation term. When you actually decode it, it does actually spell out Bray Wyatt. I don't know, maybe it's a fan, but it's definitely worth mentioning with everything else we've seen recently. This is things you might have missed, and I'm 4 minutes into the freaking video. Make sure you've hit the like button, and if you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button too. Now, Alexa Bliss, Asuka were beaten up backstage tonight by Damage Control. Asuka looks like she's injured her leg. Then we saw this darkness, that anger from Alexa Bliss, which we haven't seen for a while now on WWE. And she was laser focused challenging Iyo Sky to a match. I do wonder now, with the QR code and everything going on with Alexa, maybe that Fiend image, if that's true, that, you know, you kind of get this vibe that every week, whether it's a bird, whether it's a QR code, whether it's the lights going out, something has happened with Alexa Bliss. One to watch. But fun fact for fans in Brooklyn, you can actually go and meet Alexa Bliss with Cricket Wireless. This is awesome, man. October 10th, all the details on their website. Really fun opportunity. Alexa Bliss did not have Lily during her entrance on Raw in the main event this week. However, Lily was there in CGI form. But once again, during the main event, Alexa versus Iyo, the screen went purple. didn't go black, the lights didn't go out. Now, we actually saw a purple light with the White Rabbit stuff at one of the house shows. Is this a clue? I don't know, man. Everything takes you down the rabbit hole at this point. But after the match, after Alexa lost, it was Damage Control with a huge beatdown, trapping Alexa between the ladder. And you got to wonder, maybe a lot of people straight away on Twitter saying, could this be a catalyst to revert Alexa Bliss? We saw the anger earlier on tonight on Raw. Maybe. We was treated on Raw tonight to Ray J. I've officially given this tag team a nickname, but I really shouldn't have done that because after the Judgement days, Balor and Priest defeated them. Well, things didn't go really rosy between Ray J at all. In all honesty, AJ was pissed because Ray and Dominic was a distraction to Ray. He shoved down Rey Mysterio. Is there this anger in Ray? We saw this kind of thing with Dominic. Dominic sort of got frustrated with the beatdowns and stuff. Is that exactly what's happening with AJ? AJ is a constant victim right now of Judgment Day. There's only so many beatings you can take before you think the grass is greener, and maybe you join them. A lot of people are wondering if that's the case, and do you know what? So am I. Could AJ Styles actually join the Judgment Day? Interesting to find out soon. And big news, apparently Hurricane Shane Helms is going to be the guy training Logan Paul for his match against Roman Reigns, which means if Logan wins, does that mean Hurricane wins? Of course, we had Solo Sikoa defeat Angelo Dawkins on Raw. Fun fact, they showed Montez Ford was injured. And I really like this because WWE usually, if one member of the tag team's hurt, the other one's gone for a while too. I really like the fact they didn't do that, and I really wanted to point that out because that's a good step in the right direction. We had a great promo between Seth and Riddle. Riddle went a little bit too far, maybe, saying he was going to kill Seth Rollins. What? That's not PG, surely. But of course, Daniel Cormier coming on the screen, basically put himself over as the referee. I really can't wait for this. The Fight Pit. Maybe this is the main event for Extreme Rules. I feel like it might be, Seth and Riddle sounds like a big deal. Big plus, though, on Raw this week, WWE actually explained in detail what the Fight Pit match is. So a lot of people have been wondering this. If you want to know, it was on Monday Night Raw, which is great because I think a lot of people don't watch NXT for the recent ones, so that's a good thing. Talking of pay-per-views, though, Royal Rumble has sold over 25,000 tickets in just a couple of days. That's nuts. Record-breaking sales for the Royal Rumble this year coming up. Where did Edge film this promo? Is he obviously in a ring, but there's got a door, there's some things going on, there's masks at the top. No one knows really what's going on, but I thought it was quite cool to see. Something different. All we can take away from this is every wrestler has a door now. That's literally it. That's all we got to cover tonight because honestly, the White Rabbit stuff again took me out of the show. Therefore, again, it's unfair to rate Raw. Very good from what I saw of it. If you are new to the channel and you haven't already, make sure you hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications. You'll never miss an upload. Like the video, share the video, and I'll see you next time. Peace!